guys.
Whole roll.
What was that? Today I'm drinking George's Folly, which is a 2021 Shiraz, and I was just looking at the bottle.
The bottle.
The
bottle. A bottle of water? What's a bottle?
The bottle. I don't know why I said that like a baby. It's got a little story on it. So it says...
Are you going to read us a spare time story?
It says folly is a noun, which is lack of good sense, foolishness. And then it's got a little story about George, sensible 30-year career purchases, relaxing lifestyle property, includes an 88-acre vineyard, forgets to tell family laugh, what a pie-in-the-sky idea, they quip, family eventually adapt with and affectionately coin said vineyard George's Folly. That was nice and educational.
We just wasted another 5 minutes of our life.
That was not 5 minutes.
We will never get back. We've lost
Stop
that
exaggerating.
forever.
You did this the other day.
No, I didn't.
We were in a car park. We hadn't even trying to leave. There's a car at the end. Peter's driving. He hasn't even gotten there. He's like, well, hurry up. You've been here for 10 minutes. I'm like, you haven't been here for 10 minutes.
I said 5 minutes. Stop exaggerating.
Whatever you said.
So you're exaggerating.
You hadn't even... Your car hadn't even stopped.
No, it had stopped.
No, it hadn't.
No. Yeah, it shouldn't have stopped. There's nothing telling it to stop.
No, your car hadn't have stopped.
I know, I was trying to move him along. Sorry, it's no different. I explained it on the day. It's no different than you see the weather. And I say, it was 6 degrees today, but with the wind, it felt like 3. Well, he might have been there for 4 minutes and 99 seconds, but it felt like 5 minutes.
How could it feel like 5 when you weren't there for 5 minutes?
It felt like it.
It didn't.
Yes, it was the feel like factor. The news is allowed to say feels like, so I'm allowed to say it feels like. Feels like you're giving me a hard time at the moment. I'm feeling under pressure.
Under pressure.
Yes, I think this is hate crime.
Oh,
I might report you.
For what?
Hate crime.
Hate crime.
Yes.
You hadn't even... It's like you went the self-checkout at the shop.
Yeah, because it's a waste of effing time. No.
They're not gonna make it go
it
faster.
wants you to listen to, we have done this to you. I just want to get out there. I don't want to hear, just let me click my card and get out. I don't want to listen to you talk. Your talking is nonsensical and a waste of time, and it's an AI. I don't listen to AI.
They're not talking to, they're just saying,
What are they saying?
please tap your card.
No.
Scan your everyday rewards card.
No, I've already scanned it. And it goes, thank you, you have scanned your everyday rewards card. I hope you're happy with the points that we give you. Blah, 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 blah. They do. It's like a 4-minute turnaround. Just go bing, so I know it's scanned, or just come up scanned.
It does.
I'm not blind. Haven't machines that people are blind and need something read out to
does.
them?
You do scan it and it does say it's scanned.
Yes, right. So they don't need to then tell me.
They don't.
Yes, they do. All I want to hit is pay, and it won't go to the pay screen until it finishes crapping
loading.
on.
No, it's just loading and you tapping it 50 times.
Sorry, in this day and age, it can load a lot quicker than that.
Well, you tapping it's making it go slower.
Well, I'm going to be tapping it so I don't break it. No, it's annoying. I just want to go. So it's supposed to be tapping out, tap. I want to tap, but it won't let me tap. I can't go till I tap.
Oh my God.
No, I heard this on a couple of things that
Why don't you go to the people then?
Technology is not making things better.
Why don't you go to the people then?
What? Those queues. I'd have to stand there longer. Or they judge me.
What are they judging you for?
Why are you buying an eggplant?
I've never seen you buy an eggplant.
Because that's because I don't want to be judged. People judge you if you send them an eggplant emoji.
Yeah.
So I'm not walking up to a cashier with an eggplant. It's like that. There was on a border security thing. It was actually very funny. There was an English girl coming into Australia, and the whole no fruit or no veggies, no any of that. She's marked the thing that she doesn't have any, and they opened up her carry-on, and she had a bag full of carrots.
Oh.
So why are you travelling with carrots? She goes, they've been in there for ages. I forgot completely about them. Do you carry a bag of carrots in your handbag?
No.
Right, and the guy's kind of like, goes, they're pretty crisp for me. And then he reads, the use-by date was like not till 2 weeks away, so she hasn't been carrying it for ages.
Why did she have carrots?
Oh, that was the impression that everybody was getting. That's why I won't go with eggplants.
Oh my God. You're crazy.
See, I don't be judged for checking out with eggplants.
I can think of other things that people would...
Well, I used to, but they used to use that to sell my services.
What?
I used to do that. I'd walk through and I knew the cashier was always going to say something. And that was what got me. I think I picked up about 5 or 6 jobs because of that.
What do you mean?
Well, they would say...
Oh, why do you need to say, like, I'm saying for a photo shoot and then talk about being a photographer? Is that what you mean?
No, it's when I was buying, 10 packets of condoms. I'd say someone gigolo and I'd get some bookings. No. No, so I used to buy lots of lollies, like Smarties, just finger food for the models after it's finished hair and makeup. They need a bit of a buzz. So, I can eat that without destroying the lipstick. A sugar hit. So they'd see me with all these lollies and everything, and I'd just say, oh, that's model food, and they'd look at me and then I'd just say, I'm a photographer, and because when they get their lips done, if they're a bit hungry, they can eat it without mesh. Oh, you're fashion? My daughter's looking at getting into that. The amount of times that happened.
It's clever.
Yes. See, they judge.
They judge.
You can buy stuff to get judged in a right way, and you can
They
buy
won't
stuff.
judge. You were telling them it's model food. That's not...
They judged me first, so I had to correct them.
How do you know they were judging you?
So just look at all of those and look at me. I could have said, well, I'm a pedophile, there's a primary school down the road.
Say that.
I could have. I said I didn't. I said I could have, but then I would have been arrested, so that wasn't funny. Some people just don't find some things funny.
Yeah.
I don't. Some things people just don't
Some
find
things
funny.
aren't funny. Like,
Well-
that's not funny.
I've heard plenty of jokes by comedians.
Are you a comedian?
Yes, I'm
Why are
very
you sitting
funny.
down?
Why? Because I'm a sit-down comedian. With my sciatica, it hurts too much just to be a stand-up comedian.
I'm spewing that we're going to miss Pete Davidson.
Yeah, why would you do that?
It's
That's it. We'll catch up with him some other time. That's so.
It's so hard. Like, we have to book our workshops so far in advance, and then all these awesome people that I really want to see announce they're coming here when we're already going to be somewhere else. But why did they get to do it so short notice?
Based on Fred again and a couple other people, I think Dead Mouse has done one. When they have last minute, we're doing a concert tomorrow. We could never arrange for that.
I know, it's frustrating.
I know. I find it very frustrating. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway.
One thing I wanted to point out today is I have very good genes.
Oh my gosh. That's why you did this.
And they're blue. Look at the blue in my eyes.
You are a spaz.
I've put my push-up bra on, but it's not doing much.
Oh, that ad is so cringy.
I actually like it.
Imagines are blah.
Yeah, no, it is. But have you seen all of it? No. Oh, you've only seen that bit. No, it's actually, I reckon it's very clever, and I love how all the people who want to be offended are finding reasons to be offended. That are not in the ad anyway.
I told Jared about it. He was very angry. He was like, my God. He's like, when will they stop? He got really angry. Because that would be like people getting offended, being like reading into it. Jared's like, when will this stop?
Well, yeah, it's just like the eggplant.
It's nothing like the
Because it is. It's because one person has a dirty mind, the rest of the world has to suffer.
The eggplant emoji is kind of universal. Like, everyone.
Well, I never knew it. I used to give eggplants to everybody.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. 6 and 7-year-olds, I'd send them eggplants.
No, you didn't. No, the ad's just... I just find it cringe the way she's talking. Like, why? She sounds like she's in pain.
She doesn't sound much different than Paris Hilton with her bit of huff in the front.
No, she just talks like a baby. I don't know. The Sydney Sweetie sounds like she's in pain. Imagine her there.
Yeah, but she used that voice in that show too. They've grabbed her character from that show.
Still sounds like she's in pain.
I don't find it.
I do.
Taylor Swift.
Yes.
Can you put your hoodie back on? I preferred your toothpaste stained hoodie.
No.
If it was toothpaste.
It was toothpaste.
Oh, that's all right.
Why are you like this today?
Like what? What? Like double chinned? Why are you doing Beyonce face?
Why do you call it Beyonce face?
That meme, can't you remember that thing she did on stage? I think it was one of the big football concerts she did. There was a shot where she's pulled her and she had like 8 chins and it became this meme everywhere.
Oh, no.
She did it. And then she went and had her jaw extended and a whole heap of stuff done so she could never do it again. No, I do
really
find that, and I'm with Jared, when people say something, there used to be this, when I was young, there was one of your radio stations like the one you listen to on the podcast, and in the morning, and they'd have this character, I think they called him Kelvin Cunningham or something. And all he'd do is as soon as someone said a word, he would just jump on that word. So if someone said shoe box, you go, box, oh, box, ha, and carry on like that. I find that's what people sitting there going, oh, it's a white girl. Oh, it's so racist. And it's no deal. I really felt I had fun today. I wanted to pull over, but I couldn't. And I would have looked like that idiot who pulled over. But there would have been 30 people holding up signs on Blackburn Road, save the environment. And I really wanted to pull over and ask them, what brand is your jacket? Where was that made? So you're supporting a country that doesn't support, which promotes pollution. And you're standing here telling us to beep our horn. Well, that's beeping our horns using electricity.
Is it?
Yes, it's electricity out of your car. It's got to be regenerated somehow.
I don't know how things work.
And obviously. There was a thing I saw, I think it was on YouTube, and it was a new strawberry plant that's being made somewhere in Australia, and it's going to be able to put out enough strawberries for the whole of Australia plus more, 24/7. And they're all grown on these racks that just slowly rotate. And they've got heat lamps for half of the night so they can get as much growing time into them as possible. And they've got those gas heaters that blow like a jet motor type thing. And it's got a big sign, well, we need to give them plenty of CO2, which is burning of gas. And some greenies come on and said, see, strawberry should be banned. You're putting CO2 into the... Plants breathe CO2. They need it.
Don't they? Oh, yeah, and then they spit out oxygen.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. No.
It was a very funny comment.
Speaking of strawberries, I know this sounds weird, but there was a model that we contacted in Sweden, and she couldn't model for us because she was working on a strawberry farm. I found that was a very niche excuse. But
She was working.
I know, but...
On a strawberry farm.
But then we asked her, well, do you by any chance know anyone just because we're really struggling? And she replied like the other day. This was like a
yeah, but she said, sorry, I've just realised I haven't replied.
But I'm finding it more and more like we message someone, we get a reply once, and then all of a sudden just crickets. I don't know, is it like a young person thing? It's just...
There was no such thing as ghosting till your generation and after came along. You know yourself, you see something, you won't even click on it because you don't want to have to answer it even though you don't know what it says.
No, I have a trick for that.
What's your trick?
If you hold down if you get a message and you don't have to open it, I don't know if it works on Instagram though, but it certainly works on text messages. If you just hold it down, it gives you a preview and it doesn't mark it as read, and then you can read the whole message and then you put it down.
This is your generation. Yeah, so you actually have
sometimes you need to think about a reply. Like if you're having a fight with someone, you need to think about your reply. And if you open it, it shows.
Why not fight with somebody? Why not just be nice? It doesn't hurt to be nice. You don't have to argue with everybody.
I don't argue with them. Actually, that kind of leads me to my other thing. I wanted to say thank you to our lovely supporters out there that are very nice and stick up for us. There was someone on Facebook left some comment.
2 days in a row.
Yeah, that
they've come
someone's...
to our defence.
I know,
And
and
they
we-
don't have to, but
Yeah,
I do
no,
appreciate it.
it's really nice. Like we had, a group of our lovely supporters on Instagram and a group of lovely people on Facebook that someone left a bad comment about Peter's shit photography. Our lovely supporters like jumped on them straight away and defended us and stood up for Peter. I was like, it's really nice of you guys. You don't have to, but thank you. It's lovely.
Well, one of them, he didn't need to say it the way he said it, or they didn't even, I wouldn't say it anyway. It's like me with Dead Mouse. I wish he'd get back to writing how he used to write. I'm never going to say that publicly, except on a podcast, just as I did now. But he's later said he did Tomorrowland. Thank you. I really enjoyed that. And his newest song out's a little bit of old and new mixed together. But I understand someone is just, oh, your work's shit now. Well, it's not shit now. It's the crazy work you want to see. I have to have crazy models to shoot to do that work, and there's not many crazy models left to enjoy. I'm not going to shoot people that don't like... I do shoot with Sylph, and I did something crazy with her about 2 years ago, and I could tell she didn't like it.
She wasn't into it.
She wasn't into it, but she came, I'm happy to do your crazy stuff, and I said, no, you're not. Don't say it, you just want to do more shoots with me. Because I'm not going to shoot someone who's not into it. Like the picture, I re-edited that picture of Anne with the knife, and because it was in slight desaturated colour, and that's what killed it for me. As soon as I pulled a lot of the colour out of it, all of a sudden, oh no, now it works. And I don't know any model I could do that with except Anne, Shay, and maybe one or two of the models in Europe might have. So if I don't have those models, I can't create that stuff. The other thing is the woke internet has got so bad, some of that stuff I can't even publish. And I used to have, like I've still got X which I can publish stuff like that on my new website, which is nearly finished. But I'm also, that's another thing I was talking to Shay about, and I was also talking to Lottie about it, is I've always been against censoring work because that's not how the photo was meant to be seen. Right? Because I've now drawn your eyes from where I wanted your eyes to a scribble or whatever I use to censor it. But then Lottie, who doesn't do nude, but she wants to do some really cool shots, and we came to agreement, let's just do it censored. So the whole idea is for the censor on it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because Lottie's not comfortable covering.
Yeah.
She's not uncomfortable with me seeing because she doesn't care, but that's not what she wants to show the world. But she's just as happy as to say, oh, if it wasn't censored, she was topless.
Yeah.
That suits her brand and that suits where she wants to go. And if it was for a fashion magazine, she wouldn't care if it was topless. But she agrees with YouTube and things, not YouTube, YouTube and all the social media. It needs to be censored, otherwise it can't be seen. So why don't we just shoot it censored, and we're even going to video it censored.
How are you going to do that?
I'm making up 2 censor marks, which are going to be my censor marks.
Right.
And that'll be applied to anything I censor in future.
Interesting.
And all I'll do is I'll have it track and set it to sit on her chest no matter where she walks.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Excited to see how this turns out.
Well, Sylph was saying the same thing. She finds it annoying. She has to because she's an art nude model, but she also finds it annoying that every photographer puts a different censorship thing on it. She said, it'd be really cool if we just had, this was shot by Peter Bec because this is the censor mark, which is a look now, because the picture could still be printed that way and still as cool.
I think I'm following.
You think you're following?
Yeah.
Right. Well,
I think so.
anyway, I'm going to start putting up some censored work.
Okay. Well, I'm excited to see it.
You're excited to see it?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Well, I'm thinking of going back to school. I found a course I can do at which school?
No such thing.
Yes, there is. I can learn how to put hexes on people and do spells and stuff.
See what type of person she is? She wants to do nasty things to people.
No, because I figure like...
Yeah, that's what a hex is. So you want to learn how to put hexes on people. So how would you like me to put a hex on your hair?
Well, it already won't grow. I need to chop it.
No, that wasn't going to be the hex.
What's the hex?
The falls out.
No, like they said it in like a nice... It was like, I don't know. I was reading about it last night. I think I'm going to go to witch school.
It's a money grab.
No, I'm going to...
If you got too much money, just go to that new shop and buy yourself some Huggy Bears or whatever those fluffy things are.
Laboo-boos.
Yeah, just buy your whole wage worth of that every week.
No, I don't want
But you might
Labubu's.
get one that's worth $1 trillion for about 3 hours.
Oh, I don't want Labubu's. I don't like them. But I want to go to witch school.
Which school are you going to go to?
I think it was... I think it had something to do with High Priestess, and that's like Sarah Landry's nickname as well. It's like, see, this is all like aligning. I'm going to learn
What
how to be a
happens
witch.
if all of a sudden something happens in the world and you get transported back into the 15th century?
They'll burn me.
They're going to burn you.
Well, first I'll see if I float. And then
We know that not going to happen.
Well, isn't it if you float, then they thought you were a witch and then they burn you?
But everyone can float.
I don't know. Or something like that. I want to learn how to like do spells.
It's not real. You want to do nasty things to people.
No, you can do nice ones as well.
Who are you going to do a nice one to?
Me.
You can't do a spell on yourself.
To you.
Yeah, I can see what the one would be. Pay your staff more money. Give them more alcohol. Let them have more time off.
I'll do nice spells on you.
They're not nice spells.
Yes, they are.
For you, they are.
What if I like 1,000 Inspire subscribers? Like, see, that'd be a good spell.
I don't think you can do spells like that.
Learjet.
I don't want a Learjet.
I do. What if I did, and then you got one, and then I could just fly on it? I'm gonna look into it a bit more.
A Learjet would be boring. You got the whole plane. You got nobody to look and laugh at. You're not going to have any public freak out on a Learjet.
It's all right.
You enjoy your public freakouts.
I'm gonna look into it a bit.
And they're not going to go, hello, Mrs. Peed, welcome. So you
Yes, they
actually own
will.
the jet.
Yeah, I'll have to have staff on there. They'll say hi to me.
Oh, that's because half the other staff don't say hi. Would you hurry up, old lady?
I'm going to look into it a bit more and I'm going to learn some spells. You'll see.
You know the new house you're wanting? No, I don't think it's ever going to happen.
But you don't believe.
Any money the witch school's attached to Scientology, your entire wage will go. You'll come home with little bottles of water, which is supposed to be special potions, and you spent $1,000 on this potion.
You'll see.
yeah.
Be a witch.
All right, the first spell I want to see you do is put a spell on yourself to learn Spanish. Because that was the last bit of schooling I heard you do. And the only thing you learned was how to say, I do not speak Spanish in Spanish.
Yo no hablo español.
Yes, it's the only thing you learnt.
That's perfect. Can take
That is
out.
not learning Spanish.
Can say donde está
You
el
don't sound
baño?
it doesn't sound very good.
I used to know how to say where's the toilet.
Oh yes, you'd need that line.
Anyway. I'll let you know how my witch school goes.
When are you starting?
I don't know. I need to look into it more.
Who are you doing it with?
Myself. I'll make new witch friends.
I thought you might drag Casey or someone along.
Casey will probably say I'm stupid. Iris or Claire or Lizzie might want to do it with me. We can be a little coven together.
A coven.
Yeah.
Liza wouldn't do it because witches kill animals to do potions.
Oh, really?
Yes, she's a vegan. She will not. You can't cut off bat wings. You can't do any of that stuff.
I don't want to do that.
That's witchcraft.
No. Maybe I
Get
don't,
fetuses from babies and boil them up.
maybe I don't want to go to witch school.
Can't you remember the 4 rooms? Oh, you just want that sort of witch.
I can't remember it, really. I haven't seen it as many times as you have.
Oh. Anyway.
Anyway. Speaking of movies, we had someone suggest as a topic for us to talk about Bollywood films, but we don't really watch them, so we can't talk about any that we've watched. I apologise.
I mean, we don't really watch them.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen one.
Either have I.
More into horror. Because I'm a freak.
You're more into horror.
Horrors and thrillers and creepy, messed up movies because I'm a freak like that.
Yeah, no, I've seen stuff that would be close to Bollywood, but
So sorry. about
yeah.
that.
There's that movie, Margot Robbie was in it. I think Baz Luhrmann might have even produced it. It's about making movies back in the early time when people would just die. Oh well, someone else got stepped on by a horse, drag him out. I think they were made in India too. Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. I liked the movie, it was full on,
Full on.
over the top.
Full on.
But no, I just find, I
This
think
wine's really nice.
if someone, I don't know, to me a Bollywood movie means it's going to have lots of singing and dancing, it's going to be oversaturated.
Which you hate,
Which I'm
oversaturated.
not a fan of. And the characters are going to be like that guy who does the Photoshop channel. I can't think of his name.
I just like messed up things.
You know that pretty guy that does the Photoshop channel?
I don't watch
Pretty
Photoshop.
Indian guy. You've seen him.
Maybe.
Hair's big and that, and he's got a big smile on his face.
Don't know.
Oh, you do know. I'd look it up, but I couldn't be bothered. Pixel Perfect.
I don't watch Photoshop YouTube.
But you know this guy. You've seen him and commented.
Maybe.
Well, I see that. That's about as close as I get to a Bollywood movie.
I just watch creepy things.
Creepy things.
I didn't say I said oh.
Oh.
I haven't watched a good creepy movie in a little while.
7?
Like a new one. I want something new.
What's the new one I just watched? Yeah, you watched Smile too.
Oh yeah, that was good.
You watched Cornfield. What was that?
Clown in Cornfield.
Clown in Cornfield. You said you liked that.
Oh, that was like a month ago. I'm meaning like in the past week.
In the past week.
Well, I normally try and watch a movie every weekend, but I haven't been. I've been too busy watching the EDM Olympics. Maybe I'll watch something creepy this weekend now that the EDM Olympics is over.
I don't know if there's any new creepy things out. At the
I'll
moment.
find something.
You'll find something.
I'll find something I haven't watched before. Something creepy.
Something creepy.
Well, I think about my witch school and watch creepy movies. Why must I be so dark and twisted?
You should do a Wednesday Addams shoot.
It's a bit costumey.
I know. Sorry, no, we had someone recommend we should. But it's just.
We did a morticiary-esque shoot a while ago, but that didn't feel like...
No, I just find that it's too cliche for your look.
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
I think so, yeah. Although that season starts, the new season of that starts soon, that'd be good. Even though it's a bit kiddie. I'll still watch it, probably get bored of it.
It is a bit kiddie. I didn't mind the 5 minutes short it did of the first episode.
Yeah, like...
That was sort of
Like,
nice,
I'll give it a go, but...
it still was too kiddie for me.
Yeah. Like, I still watched the whole first season, but I did find it a bit kiddie.
Yeah, that's why I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch the first one? I thought you did.
No, I watched first episode. That's all I watched.
Uh,
And by the end of it, I thought, yes. If I had a nappy on, I'd enjoy it. Well, it was more like a kid show.
was a bit...
It was a bit.
I liked the cinematography, though.
Oh, so do you watch movies for the cinematography?
No,
No, I was just stirring.
I'm not a pot.
You're not a pot.
No.
I think you are sometimes.
No, I'm not. What does that even mean?
I don't know. You said you're a pot.
I didn't say I said I'm not a pot. Because
You
you're
were
always...
complaining about your pot belly before.
Yeah, I know, I'm trying to cover
Well,
it at the
is you a
moment.
pot? You are a pot. Pottius.
Trying to cover it.
It's funny, I was editing up and I don't know if Bec was listening to me, but I was trying to say in a nice way that the downlight we'd used had given her a bit of a potty belly, so I was taking off the shadow that was caused by the downlight without saying potty belly. It cleaned up nicely,
Thank you.
so he didn't have a potty belly anymore.
Just been eating so much since we've been home from Europe. I love my own cooking so much. I've just been eating so much food. While we're away, we do so much walking, and there was a few places I struggled to get food that I was enjoying. So between walking and not eating as much as normal, get up in the morning, I look ripped. And now I come home and I'm like, I'll make myself a big bowl of pasta and make a giant big burger
and not walk.
I'll hop in my Mercedes instead.
Just sit in bed and create spells. Or smells. Yes. Well,
it's also cold.
It's so cold. It's winter.
Get up. I want to stay at home in bed and be cozies.
Cozies.
Yep. Anyway.
Well, I sat up and watched some of the Olympics. We're talking about the music Olympics. And then I got to watch the Ozzy Osbourne thing. And at first I was thinking, seems a lot of people. And then further they showed, and I thought, this is massive. I can't remember, except for someone like John Lennon and some of those super big stars, I can't remember anybody else recently have something that big. And then I didn't realise that the Sharon and the son and daughter and that were going to get out of the car and stop at the Ozzy Osbourne, the Black Sabbath bridge. And when that happened and the crowd started going, Ozzy, 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 oi, 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 and I thought that was pretty cool.
Why were they saying oi, oi, oi? Because that's Australian.
I know, but I think they wanted to go Ozzy, 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 and because of the...
I just find that weird because he's not Australian.
I was sitting there being a proud Australian.
I just found it odd because he's not Australian, and it's like, why would you do our chant for someone who's British?
Because they didn't do Aussie with an A, they did an Aussie with an O.
But still, it's our chant.
I know.
And he's not Australian, so I
still thought it was cool. I even posted my little Aussie, Aussie, oi, oi, oi.
Yeah, I just find it weird.
Weird.
Sorry, I'm being a hater.
You are being a hater, but I did like, I saw some of the pictures from the private funeral, and Brian May from Queen was there, and that's a really nice thing that Aerosmith,
Steve
Tyler went round there, just went round, knocked on the front door, went in and handed her a photo with something special written on the back, which was really cool.
It's nice.
But it does show how much he touched everyone, because when he was a metal star, when he was big in that, it's always seen this sort of person. But when they did their TV show, all you saw was this daggy old man complaining about everything.
I've been like, there's a clip from the show that keeps popping up in my TikTok feed. Well, there's been a lot of top 5 best moments that all pop up. But my favourite's normally number 1 is Nick that comes shuffling out of the bedroom. He's like, someone snuck in and stole my beer. And then Sharon's like, no one stole it, you drank it. And, and then she's like, who's the beer thief? You. And he's like,
My favourite one is, what dog shat in my slipper? Because I think he'd actually put his foot in there. There was a dog shit in it. He's yelling out, Sharon, what dog shat in my slipper?
That was a good show.
It was a very good show.
I think they've got reruns of it on Chart 9 now.
Oh, do they?
I think, yeah. It's like a little tribute-y thing. Maybe I'll watch it this weekend.
You might watch
between
it this
creepy movies.
Weekend.
We never make plans this weekend. I'm old lady again.
I'm editing.
And doing your website stuff.
Way too much on this weekend. I wanted to do a bit of cooking, but I think that's been thrown in the rubbish bin.
Yes, this website stuff's giving you hell.
Yeah, and it's something that, if you go back to the 60s and you have a look at how much technology we have now, but is our life easier? No, It's not. You weren't even alive in the 60s. So how can you go, yeah?
Well, I'm from when I was younger.
In the 60s?
No, I mean when I was young. When I was growing up, we had dial-up. Now we have broadband. That's so much easier. Before, you couldn't be on the phone and on the computer at the same time. If Mum wanted to use the phone and I was on Neopets or something, playing games, and Mum I'd have to get off and it was just annoying.
see what technology's done? We never had any of that, so it didn't matter. There was no such thing as Neopets.
Neopets is awesome. I started playing it again in lockdown.
Oh my God.
It was great.
No, just thinking of what we did, all the stuff we did cannot be done now. Every single thing we did as a kid can't be done anymore.
What do you mean?
Oh, we just go out with slingshots and shoot shit. We could
Still do that.
We make bow and arrows and shoot water rats down the creek.
You could probably still do that.
No, you can't. You can get up in the morning, your parent would just say to you, make sure you're home before dark. That's the only instructions you were given. And don't get in too much trouble. It wasn't don't get into trouble, it was don't get into too much trouble. And you just disappear for the day doing whatever you felt like doing. You turn back home. The amount of times I was hosed down on the back doorstep because you're not coming in the house like that.
What's stopping people from doing that now?
Everything.
Kids can still go outside and play.
In their own house. You don't see them out in the streets playing. No, because they're not allowed.
What?
You can't have billy cart races down your street. You can't play football in the middle of the road. All the things we did, you're not allowed to do anymore.
I think you're allowed to.
Play football in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
Ride bikes on footpaths. No. Have billy carts on the roads. No. Walk around with slingshots. They're banned. You can't have them. We all
But
had
that's got nothing to do with technology.
Yeah, it's all technology that's brought us to here.
I'm not following.
Well, it's got to be technology. It's made it worse.
That's technology. That sounds like
So we
laws.
used laws, I know, but
that's
laws
not
came
technology.
Yeah, but it came because of the internet. The internet promoted these things got big, and now, for up until I'd say 30 years old, I always had a knife on my belt. Always.
Dangerous.
It was for opening boxes and doing things like that, no other reason. You always had a little pocket knife that big that you could open stuff. So even catching planes, there was no metal detectors. There was
thank
just
God
straight
that we
on.
have that now.
No, but we didn't need it back then. You could take bottled waters on the plane.
You can do that again now.
Only some places.
Still, you can't.
I bet you America won't let you. Yeah, where was that? It was the first time I saw the actual thing. So, oh no, you
London.
can take London. Yeah, you can take water. Maybe they got sick of hearing, where can I get a bottle of water? No, but there's so much so for all these extra advantages we've got in the world, it hasn't made it any easier for us.
I think online shopping's easy. I wouldn't have been able to buy Jared's birthday present if it wasn't for technology. It's coming from Canada. Shipping's bloody expensive, but
how's that made your life easier? You wouldn't have even bought that.
yeah, I know that I would be struggling to think of what to get him for his birthday.
Jocks and socks, that's what you get husbands. No. Yes, jocks and socks, slippers. That's what he gets for the rest, and maybe some cologne if he smells a bit too much.
I want to be creative, that's boring.
Oh, you complain about his stubble. Why don't you get him a little stubble brush?
Complain about his stubble.
You did, to me. Him leaving it on the sink. So you could get him a little stubble brush and he can stubble it up.
Stubble brush. He's gotten better at cleaning.
I'm only stirring. Anyway, I can cross off. Oh, that wasn't on my list. Oh, what was on my list is when we travel, we have lots of bags and people treat them really rough and they get broken. So we had 3 damaged on the last trip. I could fix one of them with pulling out other broken ones apart and building. The other 2 I couldn't fix. So one of the wheels had completely jammed and wouldn't turn, and the other wheels were all going that way. They'd all falling out of their axles for some stupid reason.
Is it because then we put too much stuff in the suitcase?
No, shut up. It's got nothing to do with that. My suitcase was actually quite good, and most of the time it's only 24 kilo. Except for one or two. When we put the 6 bottles of Southern in there, it was a lot heavier. And the other bag, the handle started to break away from it. So I've taken them in there and I found things that, no, these 2 repairs are wear and tear. I said, but you have a 10-year guarantee on workmanship, and the workmanship and the wheels didn't, obviously. No, that's called wear and tear. No worries. I said, but if they fail again the next year, it's covered under warranty. And I said, well, I've got a 10-year warranty and it's not covered. So you're telling me if those two things fail again, they're covered, but they weren't covered the first time? He's just looking at me going, I said, it's all right, I'm not going to play hard. But I could see the look on his face as, this is just stupid.
Yeah. That is a bit.
Anyway, they're all fixed, and they are. I'm not bagging on them because I have fixed other bags in the past for free.
Yes.
When the wheels get broken off, I think they fix them for free. I think those broken handles they would have fixed for free.
Yeah. But you fix it yourself, Mr. Fix-It.
Mr. Fix-It.
Yes. So we've got nice, shiny new wheels for you to break again.
Yes. Oh, but we're not doing any trains.
I was about to say, we're not doing any trains in America.
So I'm not worried so much about my wheelie bits. I've already glued up my Octa, where he wanted to punch the little holes to fall out. I was pretty disappointed. I was doing a shoot a couple of days ago and I had the Pro Photo large deep dish umbrella.
Oh, yeah, and I noticed that there was like holes in it.
I most likely used it 10 times ever.
And it's like disintegrating.
It's disintegrating and it's like $600.
For an umbrella. You can't just go to Bunnings and get one?
They don't have a silver on the inside.
Stick foil in it.
All right, that's your job. We're going to video you foiling an umbrella. Well, this will be really, really funny. You put your foot in it now. I'm sure everybody wants to see you foil an umbrella and make it work.
Yeah.
All right, we're on.
Sweet. But this can be fun, because we're going to do a video of me doing a shoot.
Yeah, it's quite a bit different to doing an umbrella.
That could be my modifier.
A Bec-made umbrella. All right. I can see her turning up with a witch's parasol. A black umbrella and expecting it to bounce light.
Oh, I know what I should do.
What should you do? Anyway, while Bec's running around, just a quick fix because I hadn't been filled in properly on the story. It wasn't Vogue who did AI, it was Guess who did an ad using an AI created image. So I take back what I said about Vogue and I'm going to throw it 10 times harder on Guess because they're one of the companies that sort of use models a lot, and if they're going to start using AI, that's just wrong. What?
But my new uniform.
Oh, my God. There's another part of that uniform. Do you want me to go get it for you? Your wand. I can go get your wand for you. Do you want your wand?
No, it's okay.
You know the wand I'm talking about?
No, not that one.
Yes, I'll get you that wand if you like.
No, this is my new uniform.
It suits you.
I know.
Because you don't look that old, that you're very witchy.
I think I look cute. I'll take my little hat off. Put it on the speaker.
I've got lots of hats out there I should come and put onto you now.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, so while you were running around being stupid, I took back the Vogue comment because it wasn't Vogue. It was an ad in Vogue.
Oh.
Ah. It was Guess who did it.
Guessed?
No, Guess. Who's Guessed?
I remember you shouting guessed one time.
No. It's just the way you read it. Spit on me.
I wasn't, I was coughing. I had a tickle in my throat.
A tickle in your throat, yeah. That's what happens when you try and put a curse on someone. I think if you try and put a bad curse on someone, it comes back to you threefold.
I'll let you know after I start which school.
I think it really does.
I'll let you know.
You'll let me know.
Yeah, after I become a little sorceress.
A little sorceress. Oh my God. Well, I taught myself something this week and I don't like it.
School? What did you teach yourself?
Keep away from hype.
Hype?
Hype. About things.
Why?
Why? Well, many, many years ago, I bought an Oct Deluxe. And back then it cost me about $11,000.
Jesus.
And I didn't use it a lot, but I used it a couple of times and got some really nice pictures when I used it. I was using it on the Sony back then. And I hadn't used it for a long time, and my old assistant taught me into selling lenses I hadn't used in 2 years or 3 years, so I did.
And then you missed it and you bought it back.
Yeah, I sold it for nearly the same price I paid for it. And then when I went to buy my new one, it was $14,000 for a second-hand one. A new one was $20,000.
Jesus.
So it just kept harping at me, I really, really need that lens back. So I got it. And I haven't been shooting it that much. And part of the reason is a 50mm lens, sometimes I want to be a little bit closer than the 1 metre minimum focus. But I noticed on the 50mm I normally work with, they're 700mm and they work out perfect. So I got a close focus adapter for it, so I could shoot at that. And I shot some pictures the other day. I don't like them.
The Noc Deluxe.
Oh, yeah, everything I shot on the Noc Deluxe I didn't like.
Oh.
Everything. I didn't like using it. It's too heavy and big.
Well, just sell it again then.
Well, I think I'm going to.
Oh my God. And then give it another few years and you'll miss it and you'll buy it again.
I won't now, because after getting this little thing, which is a little Summicron, I loved every shot I got. I was shooting this the other day with Sylph, and I grabbed out my old 75 antique and shot and getting flare and bloom and loved it. So, yeah, no, I actually think I've made up my mind and...
I'm going to sell it.
Yes, it's just,
How heavy is it? It's kind of heavy. What?
I'm just saying how long you can hold it. But, all right, so there's a massive difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's not just the weight, it's the biggest size. Even though I used to be used
Size
to the...
doesn't matter.
Well, even my big Otis, I actually find this really... Whereas I find this so much better for focusing.
Fair enough.
Size doesn't matter, like you said. What are you giggling about?
This wine's really good. Do you want to try?
Why are you changing the subject?
Because this...
Was this... I brought this in for you, didn't I?
Don't spill it. It's really nice. The George's Folly. Folly or Foley? I think it's Folly.
Bit young, but it's all right.
Oh, I think it's nice. I don't think it's too young at all. I think it's good.
You think it's good?
Tasty.
It's 50. I still haven't found out. So if anybody else knows, some stuff came up on YouTube and it was people having to go at hightail.
Like the thing we used to send.
Yeah. And I thought I'd clicked on one that said save to watch later, obviously. I didn't. I did a search on hightail and the only thing that comes up is hightail motorbikes. So I did hightail and put cloud storage and nothing came up.
It's not cloud storage, it's sending.
I went into file sharing and the only stuff that was coming up was like 10 years ago. And if I said most recent, it only brought up shorts that had nothing to do with...
Maybe you didn't say anything about it. Maybe you dreamed it.
Well, they sent out a thing saying that your subscription's ready to renew. And I was thinking, I thought we were just on the free one. So I logged in and it says that we're on this pro plan. So I go to the plan, you can't access it. Previous orders, there's nothing. Your plan that you're on.
Are you sure it was a legit email?
Yeah, no, so I didn't go through the email. I actually just went to Hightail itself and logged in.
And do they have anything on their website about plans?
Yeah,
Price?
and the plans start at like $40 a month. Oh. And there's no way, we use it, like if we're lucky if we use it once a month for one file.
I don't know, that's weird.
But they've made it so there's nowhere that you could unsubscribe. There's all this, it's doing like what I think people are saying Adobe's doing. There's just literally the only way you have to ring them. So normally most companies are trying to say, don't ring us, do it on our web. I think a lot of these other companies now just put sales reps on.
Well, yeah,
it's really like that Telstra guy.
Well,
every time he spoke to me, he's trying to upsell me something.
Well, when I worked at Telstra, that was a thing. If you if you called up and it said, please say the reason for your call, and you said cancellations, you'd go through to what was called the saves team. And if we had a customer on the phone that said, I want to cancel, you'd say, well, I'm just going to transfer. But we'd call them the cancel. We'd say, I need to put you through to the cancellation team. But it was called the saves team. And they had access to all these, like, other plans.
Special packages.
Yeah, special. And their entire job was to keep you on and offer you, like, discounts galore and special plans and stuff like that. So,
I had the same with Foxtel.
yeah.
Like, it took me an hour, I think, to get them to accept why I didn't want them. And then they still sent me 2 or 3 friggin' phone calls.
I couldn't get over my Uber thing because I signed up to, there was a thing on Uber saying, would you like to try Uber One for 4 months for free? And I was like, all right, sure. Save a bit of money here and there. Forgot to cancel it. So then it charged me and I was like, oh shit, I better cancel that. So I went to go to cancel and then it's like, would you like 90% off for the next 3 months? I was like, 90%? It's only like $10 a month. So it's going to be like, what, like $1 a month now?
But then you'll forget and I'll hit you up for another $40.
No, it's only $10 a month. Anyway, not mad about it.
Not mad.
Just need to remember to cancel it next time.
Put it in your diary. Can't you just cancel it anyway and it's not going to run out till after the 90?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Like, that's how most things work, but actually, that reminds me, I need to cancel my Disney Plus again and I need to change the password. Because I cancelled it, but when you log in, it reactivates it, and I didn't log into it, but it said that someone logged into it, and I was like, who's logged into it? Someone's got my password.
So if you log in, no, it can't just reactivate. I'll just change your credit card number to a non-existent number.
No, I'm just going to change the password.
Yeah, what happens if they log in again?
But they won't have the password. It's linked to my email address. So if you go forgot password, it comes to my...
Your email address that's got 100,000 emails in there never read.
No, because whoever's trying to log in will say, oh, the password's not working. So then I'll find out who's got my password.
Oh.
I've
Your
obviously...
sister?
It might be, or I might have given it to a friend as well.
Your mum?
I don't know if she... Yeah, it might. See, I don't know. We all share.
So is that going to happen to me?
What do you mean?
If someone tries to log in, it'll reactivate my account. That can't be legal.
But
If you've cancelled your account, you have to actually say reactivate. They can't just because you're supposed to be able to go into your account still until it runs out. Or has yours already run out?
it did run out.
Yeah, see, mine's been cancelled.
Yeah, no, but once it's actually, the subscription's finished, if someone enters the password, it'll restart it. I did it once, remember, I didn't realise that you had cancelled your Stan subscription.
Oh, that's right, and you reactivated it and I had to pay for it. So you could watch your show for free.
We were travelling and
And?
I didn't know you had cancelled it. You didn't tell me you had cancelled your subscription. And then you were like, why have I been shut? And I was like, don't you have? And then you were like, no, I cancelled it. And I was like, oh shit, well that would be me logging in and I didn't realise you had cancelled your subscription.
But what happens if I want to log in just to look at plans?
You just do that on the website without logging in.
What
don't log
happens
in to look at
What happens
plans.
if you want to look at your history? Check a bill.
I don't know.
Except in most places, once you've got to log in, you can still log into them. And then you resubscribe. It couldn't be legal.
Well, it is.
No, it can't be. I think if you took it up with them, they couldn't. If you haven't said, if you say, well, someone else was logged in, it wasn't me, and they didn't have the right to, what was the IP address of the person who logged in?
They send you that when they say a new login.
And you just say, that wasn't me. I've obviously been hacked, so you need to pay me back my money and remove my account so nobody else can log in. I'd just be doing that.
No, I don't care that much. It's not that deep. I'm just going to change the password.
How much did it cost you?
Like $15.
No, it's got to be higher than that.
I don't know. I don't care. It's not that deep. I'm just making
Could
a
be
mental...
$30. That's 3 bottles of wine.
I'm just making a
pretty
mental
deep.
note that I need to change my password so that...
But if you cancel again? So you're going to get rebuild again?
No, because I think because it was active for now, it's like active for another month, I was going to just watch the Errors tour and then cancel it.
Oh, you sure you didn't log in to watch it while we're away?
Log in from a suburb in Melbourne.
Which suburb?
I can't remember.
That would have told you who did it.
I can't remember what it was.
You just don't want to say it out loud.
No, I can't remember what it was.
It's most likely Jared logging in to watch Jared's tour.
Yes, I can really see that happening. I can't remember what it was. Anyway, it doesn't matter. No, I think it just said Melbourne. I don't think it had a suburb. I don't know. Anyway, it's not that deep.
But what happens if you lived up on Mount Dandenong and they say it's not part of Melbourne?
Then it most likely would have said Mount Dandenong.
Why wouldn't it just say the suburb then?
I don't know.
See, life should be... All right, perfect example I was saying before. In 1970, right, you could ring up and say, I'm expecting a delivery from Sexyland, wherever you ordered from. Can you tell me if it's going to be delivered today and if it's on the truck and what time do you expect it? In 1971. Right? We would get, one of the girls would get off the phone, they would look up what suburb it was, they'd see what driver it was, they'd get on the two-way radio to the driver, have you got a delivery for such and such address and what time do you expect to be there? Come back and get on the phone. Yeah, driver's expected to be there at this time. No, sorry, it's not on the truck today. It's on the truck for tomorrow around about this time. That could have been done in 1971. They can't even tell you if it's on the truck today.
How about after I learn some spells, I'll make a time travelling spell for you so you can go back to 1971.
I would love that.
If
I could go back to, that would be the best.
Well, I'll learn that at which school for you?
All right.
And while we're at it, why don't you stop using your mobile phone? You could stop using your emails. You could stop using the internet.
Well, that means I would have to not employ you.
I'm happy to use it. It makes my life easier.
But if I'm not using it, means I can't earn money. That's fine. So you have to do all the editing. So much for the other work I've given you. Can you do all the socials? No, I'll have to do them. So, yeah, I tried to give some of that stuff away, and you don't do phone calls.
I have been doing phone calls.
No, but I'll give all that up. It's fine.
If it's making your life so hard.
No, it's fine. I would be happy. You're in for a very busy weekend on the computer.
If it's making your life so hard.
You can't say one thing and not take the consequences. No. Yes, so who's going to edit, who's going to redo the webpage? I can't do it, I don't have a computer. Who's going to do the editing this weekend for next week's post? I can't do it, I don't have a computer.
Well, you're going to have to find a way because they've
you.
But you said it's so much easier without technology, so surely there's an easier way.
There was.
Well, then why don't you do it that way?
Everyone else has that technology. It should be easier. But it's not. No, it should be easier. In this day and age, like they've even got in shopping centres, we saw it overseas, and I think they're bringing it into Australia, where once you put something in your basket, it's pre-scanned. Well, how come a trucking company can't even tell if it's in a truck or not? Shouldn't have been pre-scanned onto the truck. See what I mean? It's all this technology that we're having, it doesn't seem to be getting shared. The amount of times I've been chasing up a parcel and they just, we're not sure where it is at the moment.
Well, I got something delivered the other day and it actually came early and I got a text saying it's on board for delivery and then it gave me a 2-hour time window of when it'll arrive and it arrived in that time window.
Yeah, I've got that from the odd one.
It happens to me quite frequently.
They deliver yours to a different address. That's why you send it to my address. Technology. Yes, didn't I used to deliver it to a different address?
No, I found out. So I got something delivered to a wrong address because the person wrote it badly because they didn't. It was meant to have my unit. I'm not going to say my address, but it was meant to.
I can give everyone your address. It's simple.
It was meant to have what unit number I live at and then my street address, and the person didn't write it clearly enough, and so they delivered it to the wrong house. They combined the unit number and my house number, and so they delivered it to that number of my street instead of unit this at this address. But that was I bought something off eBay and the person hand wrote the address and they wrote it stupidly.
Stupids.
Yeah.
like my friggin'... getting a custom cover made for my barbecue because, primo, great barbecue, shit covers. They shrink. In 2 years, they shrink and won't fit on your cover on your barbecue anymore. Like, I'm getting custom one made, and I've used this company before, and they've always been very quick and really simple. I've had, what do you reckon, 10, 15 emails? 3 or 4 phone calls? They keep changing my sizes. I ordered this thing, I filled out their form, it says, what's this size? It gives you all these numbers and what they are, and you just fill the sizes out. I send that to them, and they came back with a verification. No, you've changed the numbers. I said 76 centimetres, not 62 inches. And Bec was saying I was being racist because I was on the phone to Perth, Australia, saying to the person that kept on talking to me in inches, I said, we are in Australia. We talk in centimetres, not inches. You did. You said racist. She didn't know where I was talking. And even he couldn't explain. The guy who was supposed to be the manager, he wouldn't even tell me why they kept on... Well, in the end, he said, one of our designers can only work in inches. Well, Bec can only work in inches. Anything less than 10 inches? I'm joking. And you're missing, he's coming out to Australia and you're missing him. Oh, poor Bec.
On that note.
On that note, a very deep note. Super deep note. That could be like, there was that old movie called Deep Throat. You could have deep note. He has got a deep voice.
I just like his Staten Island accent. It's funny. And he's just really funny. I don't know. He's just. I'm talking about Pete Davidson, by the way. He's like not attractive, but he is. Like, he's just really charismatic. It's what he carries around that's got. Look at all the girls he's been with. Yeah, because he's charismatic.
Yeah,
he's
right.
Really
they don't
funny.
last very long with him.
But he's just really funny.
Kim Kardashian, Emrata, was it?
I think he was with Emrata for a bit.
Ariana Grande. Come on, there's some more.
I can't remember. Anyway, he's just really funny and charismatic. There's just something about him. He's about to have a kid.
Is he?
Yeah. Anyway. Have a good week, everyone.
And we'll see you next week.
Yeah. Toodles.
If we haven't been cursed.
Toodles.